Welcome to another episode of the You Speak English podcast. Thank you for hitting that play button and subscribing to our podcast channel. I'm Katza, and in today's episode, we're going to learn a few idioms about happiness. So we decided to talk about this topic and bring you some idioms, guys, to express happiness because on June 20th, we celebrate the International Yellow Day to celebrate happiness around the world. Even though there aren't enough things to be happy about, but we keep trying, right?
Why not? We can always
Why
try, right?
not? We're here. Might as
Well,
well.
might as well. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
What is exactly your definition of happiness? How
It's
can you
very hard to.
define
It's
happiness?
basically a question. But it's very hard to define happiness. In my personal case, I've been hospitalized several times, so I do truly enjoy. It makes me very happy to be autonomous, to be able to get up in the morning by myself, feed myself, run, do whatever I want physically at
Yeah.
my age, particularly, and to be mentally able to make my own decisions. I would hate to be dependent on something or someone else to stay alive. Happiness for me is more about being grateful about what you have than
Right.
wishing for what you could have. What
Right.
do you think?
Right. Yeah, to me, yes, happiness is a lifestyle. To me, it's like pursuing it is not a thing for me. I think pursuing it is like putting it away from you. It's like putting it far, far away from you and not enjoy it as it comes along, right? So to me, is being able to see the bright side on every aspect that your life may bring and just enjoy the ride. And basically, yes, finding everything that you like to do, uh, being able to do it, and finding everything
Call the
at
shots.
hand.
It's your
Oh,
life.
yeah.
Use your life. You call the shots. You
Yeah.
do what you feel you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. There's ups and downs, and like you've always said, but there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. You know.
Yeah. And for example, because of technical issues, George is not able to record with us fully, but I would really like to read his definition of
I'm
happiness.
sure that would cause a lot of happiness on his behalf.
Yes, George says that I says this. I think it's a choice, and most of the time we forget this. I think happiness comes from beyond achievements in life. Children, at least in most of the cases, are happy in nature. So this is in our nature. If we go against our nature, we rarely will get anywhere. It is the most fundamental aspect of life. If you're not happy, then what else can we do? And I will quote a mystic, Guru, who says, only if you're happy can other great possibilities arise in your life. I think happiness is to find the path to become a joyous person. The quality of your life depends upon how peaceful and joyous you are within yourself, not the things you have. Those things are just an illusion. So this was from George. George. Okay,
Yeah.
so idioms. Let's get down to
Let's
it,
get to
right? Let's
him.
get down
Okay.
to business.
Which
Okay,
ones?
so
Which ones would you like to talk about today?
there are many, right? There are many
Right. There
idioms to
a lot.
to to
But we'll.
express happiness, but we chose a few from materials that we teach.
All right.
And I decided for the first one because I think the most natural way to express happiness is to smile, right?
Uh-huh.
So we have the idiom green from ear
Ear
to
to ear.
ear.
That's a
That
good one.
means is to smile with great happiness.
True, true.
Okay. Can you remember a time or an anecdote, or maybe you saw someone grinning from ear to ear when they were
Oh,
happy?
that's a good one. On a
Like
personal
they say,
on a
Javier is
person.
grinning from ear to
If you
ear
could
right
see me
now.
now, I would be grinning. I always have a big
Hmm.
smile, but I think it means especially something that you have a sort of a win, that you finally got something like a win. You say, yes, have a huge smile. Probably our audience doesn't understand the word grin, and probably a good reference could be the cat from Alice in Wonderland. Remember that?
Right. Yes.
So it's the grinning cat. If you remember, the cat disappeared little by little, and
Hmm.
finally the grin was the last part that you saw. So
Yes, a
what
big,
would
big,
what
big
has made you
smile.
grin? I don't know. What do you guys? What has made you grin?
Oh, it's really difficult. Isn't it funny how we forget happy moments and we only remember sad moments? And we can't really talk about a time when we were grinning from ear to ear.
Well, I'm a father of two, so I remember I truly enjoyed the time when my kids were very little,
Mhm.
and that made me grin on a daily basis. Basically, everything my little boys would do would make me totally grin,
Ah,
but
cute.
grin in a way of that it's funny and cute at the same time.
Right, right, right. Okay. The second idiom that we would like to teach you guys is a jump for joy. Jump for joy is to jump up and down out of
Mhm.
excitement.
Sort of like a sporting event, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Woo.
yay. And
That's an easy
yes.
one for me. About 30 years ago, I became a father for the first time in my life. And I'm not saying that my other son didn't make me happy, but the first one is always
The first is always the best.
the best, right? So becoming a father made me jump for joy. I was so happy. I wanted to have 100 more babies, and I came to my senses.
And you had
That's not.
only two.
No, that's not gonna be. It's not gonna create more happiness. Actually, it
Yeah.
might do just the opposite. But yeah,
Mhm.
having
All right.
in my case, personal case would be becoming a father because
Becoming a father.
it depends on what you want. Okay, my personal case. Okay, some people don't want children, and I'm okay with that. Some people don't want to get married. I'm okay with that too. But it depends what you want. What made you jump for
Yeah.
joy? What made you jump for joy?
Oh,
Good son.
shoot. I think perhaps the first time I was able to travel abroad by myself
Oh,
and
nice
when I came back and saw my brother again. Because
family,
my
right?
my
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
my brother and I are so close.
Oh, nice.
So I had been abroad for a month and
Mhm.
then he went to pick me up to the airport and I was just jumping for joy when I saw him.
I can
Yeah.
totally relate to that. Totally
Yes.
relate to that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
All right.
Idiom number 3. This is very common for Mexicans, I think.
Okay.
This is something we usually do is
Uh,
we paint the town red.
uh-huh.
And this is to take part in a celebration for something really big. And
Yeah.
for example, I don't know if this happens in Guadalajara, but in
Uh-huh.
Mexico City it happens a lot when there's a winning team, maybe soccer
Uh-huh.
or any other sports, people just paint the
The
town
town
red. They
red.
just go downtown to Ángel de la Independencia and just go
Yeah.
around it with flags and balloons and color papers and
Yeah.
things,
I always
everything
wonder
like
about
it's
that
big
idiom.
celebration.
Recently there was a big tournament where the Atlas soccer team finally won a championship, and their fans
In the end.
painted the town red and
Yeah,
black.
I bet. Red and black.
And
Exactly.
black.
Exactly. Right. Right.
Uh,
All right. Next idiom. Have the time of your life. And this is very, very
yeah.
common to use. I mean, I think natives
That was very
Americans
common, believe me.
essentially.
You should definitely adopt that one if you.
Yes, if you want to adopt an idiom, I think this would be it, right?
Yeah, I think there's a song, isn't it?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
the Black Eyed Peas
Yes.
did a remake of that.
I think so.
Yeah, and I had the
The
time
time
of
of
my
my
life.
life.
That one,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
nobody
common.
puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, it's true. It's very common, guys. Really, that one.
Yeah, really,
Use it
really
all the
common.
time.
So you to be able to say that you had a particularly great time, I don't know, doing something, maybe at a party, celebration, or maybe just it was your surprise birthday party, right? and
It's-
you guys had so much fun that you had the time of your
well,
life.
no, normally it's a series of events, isn't it? It's
It's
more
a
like
series of
it was
events.
the party and the dancing and
Yeah.
the afterwards.
Meeting
You
people
might not
and
say, I saw a
joking.
movie and I had the time of my life.
No,
No, probably
no,
not.
no, no.
It's more like if you travel abroad and you saw places, you met people, you tried new food.
Yeah,
And you said, Casa, how was Europe? Oh, I had the time of my life.
yeah. And actually, I did.
And you did. I'm sure you did.
And I did.
I
Yeah.
I would too if I had someday. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. It's not over yet. It's not
It's not
over
over till
yet.
it's over.
Yeah, exactly. All
Yeah.
right. Next idiom. This one was brought to us by George.
Mhm.
And there's also a song by Brian Adams. It's called On Cloud Nine.
I don't recall that one on Cloud
It's
Nine.
like yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on cloud number 9.
I'm on
He
Cloud.
starts
No, yeah, I'm on Cloud. I'm on Cloud
numbering
Nine, right?
clouds and then he says that he's on cloud
Mhm.
number 9. Yeah.
That is very common. A little bit
Yeah.
older, but it is still very
It
common.
is a little bit older, but
Uh-huh.
it's still out there. So she was on cloud number 9 once she heard she
Is
was
it
getting a raise, right?
is it
That's
more
like
inclined in terms of romantic feeling, do you think, or just anything could
um
get you on Cloud Nine?
I think anything could get you on
Oh,
cloud
okay.
9. I mean, basically because of the illusion and falling in
Mhm.
love and
Yeah,
things
up
like
there,
that.
right? You're flying solo.
Yeah, exactly. It could be related more to the romantic side, but I
Uh,
think it could it could be for anything. What do you think?
I think it's more like jumping for joy, but in extended version. Jumping for joy could be yeah, and it's done. Cloud
Right.
nine is more of a longer feeling. You could be
Yeah.
on cloud nine the whole week. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Like it would extend the feeling, right?
Right, right.
And then make yourself imagining doing
Uh-huh. You're
things and
still on that cloud as long as you want to be on that cloud.
right, right. And
So yeah,
another one, which is very optimistic. I think this is for more for achievements in life,
right.
also brought by George on top of the world.
Oh yeah. Good reference could be Titanic, wouldn't it?
Right.
When you say when he's on the top in front of the boat.
Yeah, when he's
This-
on the deck and
I'm
he
on
said,
top
I'm
of the
the king of the
world.
I'm the king of the world, he
Or
said.
something like that. But I think it made that
Yeah.
reference now. I'm the king of the
Yeah,
world, or
yeah.
I'm on top of the world, or something like that.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah,
own the place, right?
exactly. I would, I'm scared of heights. I don't know if I want to be on top of the world. On top
Yes,
of,
literally, you cannot say that this idiom is related to climbing Mount Everest, right?
no, but you could. I'm sure you'd be
But
very happy
yeah, exactly. If
if you
for
did.
for climbers who really, really, really have the dream of climbing up
Uh-huh.
Mount Everest, they would be literally both, on top of the world and
Fun fact.
idiomatic expression top
Fun
of the
fact.
world.
I thought you could just go up to that mountain and climb it. You know what? You need a permit. I didn't know
Oh
that.
yeah.
And
And
it's
you need to be
pretty.
certified.
You need to be a
You need
certified
to be
climber,
certified a climber. Yeah.
and the permit is about $10,000.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's
I just want to
expensive
climb
to
the
go.
mountain, dude.
And the gear,
The gear
the
and a
training.
Sherpa if you need it,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. And as you know, a cyanide capsule in case you don't make it.
because you don't make it back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
lot
not
of people
gonna.
who's gotten
Yeah,
lost
that's
up there.
true. That is true. They
Yeah.
don't make it. They stay up there, and they had the time of their life until their life ended.
Exactly. I mean that's the intention to anyone who wants to climb there or maybe the Himalayas, they
Uh-huh.
believe in this. They believe that getting to the top of the world because it's the highest spot in the world.
And it would be the highest
It would be the highest
feeling
feeling, the
of
highest
accomplishment.
achievement, accomplishment
Right.
for them. And yeah, it's something that they feel the ambition to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not me. No, thank you, sir.
no, it's
I'll
like
pass that.
everyone's asking like if you had the chance to hop on those spaceships built
Uh-huh.
by Elon Musk, would you? And I would say no, I love the
No.
earth. I just love the earth.
Happiness is the earth
I'm
for me.
down to earth.
You're a down to earth person. That's why.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be on cloud now. You'll be on cloud 19 or something like that.
Yeah, something
Way
that's
up there.
way up high. Yeah.
Way up there.
Yeah, no. Which is your favorite happiness idiom, Javier? Which one is the one that you
Oh,
mostly go to?
the one that I learned actually when I was also a teenager in the States. Barrel of monkeys. He's more
Oh,
fun than a barrel of monkeys. And believe it or
oh,
not, there's a toy called Barrel of Monkeys, and it's a little can with it looks like a barrel, and it's monkeys that are plastic monkeys, and they hold each other's hands. You might have seen it in Toy Story,
okay.
and
Okay.
I don't have the reference as to why a barrel full of monkeys would be fun, but I heard I heard it several times when I was a teenager back in the States. Oh, it's more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
And did you adopt this idiom?
You know, I tend to hear that from people in the southern states.
All
So I
right.
used to after a while, but then it was like, I'm not sure if that's me, you know.
Yes.
Language will do that to you. You have to kind of like try it.
Yes.
You have to try it because to show
And see
that you
what
know.
fits.
And then you see what fits. Exactly. You see what to keep it. I
Yeah.
mean, I understand when people tell me that the expression, but it's not something I want to keep. And that's when you get to more advanced levels, you start realizing this is what I want to use. And then you get bored after a while, and you start adopting other expressions.
Other expressions.
There you go.
Right. Yes. All right. Very good. So this is it for today, guys. So we taught you a few idioms. Just to sum up, we are jumping for joy to have brought you this episode,
Uh-huh.
more educational episode. And we're not jumping up for joy because George is not here
I know. He's
with
on
us.
cloud 9 though.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
But he totally missed us, I bet.
I'm sure. But
Okay.
we'll get him on the upside on the
Yeah.
rebound next time.
Yeah, we will. All right. Javier, any final words?
Just be happy. It's a matter of choice.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is it for today. Thank you to all of our audience out there. Remember to subscribe to our channel. If you like this podcast, please share it with all your friends. You can also visit our website where you will find articles related to English practice and learning. All right. Until next time, don't calm down your cloud number 9. Take care.
Take care, guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Javier. Bye-bye.
Bye.